about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Yo, what's going on? Xander J. Hobson here, stand-up comedian, entertainer, director and producer of boxing documentaries, and troll to those who misinform people on YouTube. Before we get started, please subscribe, like this video, hate this video, share this video, and leave a comment. So, recently, I looked up the definition of the term incel. And in short, what I learned was incels are guys who can't get chicks. And not only are they unsuccessful with women, incels hate women and they hate the guys who are successful with women. Well, if ever there was a classic case for a guy becoming a serial killer, it is an incel. Well, we can't have guys hating women and the guys who get women. So this video, the purpose of this video is we got to do something, to help out the incel. Now, before we go any further, please understand right now, this is a disclaimer, okay? I am not a dating coach, okay? I don't pretend to be a dating coach. I'm not an image consultant or any of that. I'm a stand-up comedian, and people pay me to get up on stage and talk shit. However, in my 53 years of living, I have some experiences that have helped me successfully navigate my way through life. And if you apply some of these techniques and you find success with the techniques that I share with you, then more power to you. So with that said, right, let's help out these incels so these guys won't be angry at women and hate the guys who get women. But most importantly, let's keep these guys from becoming serial killers.
We're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Guys, if you are incel and you're not comfortable with women, the first thing I want you to do from this day forward, guys, I want you to lose that negative attitude toward women. Because what you have to do, you have to get some experience. It's like Allen Iverson said, you just gotta practice. Now, how do we practice getting women? Well, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. The first thing I want you to do, starting right this moment, the next time you see a woman, any woman, I want you to just say, hey, how you doing, man? Hello. Just speak to her in some way. How you doing? Hey, what's up? Just speak to her. Get comfortable saying something to women. I don't care if they're an old woman. I don't care if they're a young woman. Not you young guys. Okay? Right here. This is a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. Not you young. But my point is, I want you to get into the habit to saying hello to the opposite sex. Now, this is the big rule, guys. If a woman ignores you or blows you off, don't even take it personal. I want you to look at this whole process as a job interview or being a door-to-door salesman. Again, I just want you guys to just get comfortable talking to the opposite sex.
We're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Hello, how you doing? Small talk. Let's try not to be weird, but you just want to get comfortable talking to the opposite sex, speaking to the opposite sex, but most importantly, guys, being rejected by the opposite sex. See, a lot of you guys are hostile toward women because you take rejection personal. And to be totally honest with you, if you walk up to a person that you don't know and you speak to them and they don't speak back, You can't take that personal. They don't know you and you don't know them. The whole goal is
practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice.
Practice. That's number one. Get used to just saying hello to women. Get used to women rejecting you. But most important, guys, get used to not taking it personal. You don't know that person. They don't know you. That's number one. Number two, guys, I want you to start practicing on talking to women who you're not attracted to. Now, this is, once again, guys, this is practice. Okay? This is not real. So don't look at it as being real. You don't take this personal. You're trying to become a better person. So now, I want you to get used to just talking to women that you're not attracted to. She could be an ugly chick. She could be a fat chick. She could be an old woman. Just want you guys to get used to walking up to women and holding a conversation with them. A friendly conversation. And once again, guys, this is not personal. It's practice. Just like Allen Iverson said.
Practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice.
That's all it is. Now, to all of you incels out there, you fucking loser motherfuckers who probably sitting somewhere jerking off the porn, looking out a goddamn window, being a goddamn peeping Tom. This is the next lesson I want you guys to do. I want all you fucking guys who are sexually deviants, I want you to go find you a couple of prostitutes. Because you gotta get used to being sexually proficient with a woman. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna learn on prostitutes. Find you a good looking one and start obtaining her services. Now understand something, guys. This is just like I told you, don't take rejection personally. Well, this interaction with this prostitute, this is not personal. This is business. It might feel good. You might like her, but this is business, guys. This is business. This woman is a fucking whore. She does not like you. She only likes the money that you are spending. And a prostitute will tell you everything that you want to hear as long as you're spending your money. Okay? So let's get that clear. And make sure that you wear a condom. Okay, guys? You got to wear a condom. Because again, when you're going to see that prostitute, this is like going to the dentist. This is like going to the barber. You don't fall in love with your dentist. You don't fall in love with your barber. And you're not going to fall in love with some filthy whore who's teaching you how to become sexually proficient with women. Because this is the deal. You learning how to communicate and interact with women who you're not attracted to. In short, guys, these women are your sparring partners. They're prepping you and preparing you for the main event. You understand? Just like the great Floyd Mayweather, when he gets ready for a fight, well, guess what? These chicks that you're not attracted to and these prostitutes, they are your sparring partners and they're getting you ready for the hot chicks. Okay, so now that we laid down the foundation, we're communicating with women because we're walking up to them saying hello. We also communicating with them because we are holding conversations with women with whom we're not attracted to. And finally, we are becoming sexually proficient with prostitutes. Now, the next move is now, guys, it's time to start going after those chicks that you like. You know, it's time to start going after the chicks that you like. Because your communication skills is a little bit better. We're sexually proficient and we're using protection. And we're not getting feelings for prostitutes, guys. I can't stress that enough. But now that we have some experience, guys, the next move is it's time to start going for the chicks that we like. And that's all you do. The same thing that you did with the chicks that you weren't attracted to, now it's time to start going for the jugular vein. Now we can see these hot chicks and we start out, how you doing? Now, hello, how you doing? You understand? Now you can hold a bit of a conversation with them. And guess what, guys? I'm going to tell you something that a lot of guys ain't going to tell you. Man, it's all right to tell a chick that you a little bit nervous. You know why it's all right to tell chicks that you're a little bit nervous? Because they know you're a little bit nervous. So it ain't no need to bullshit, guys. Believe it or not, if you shoot straight with a person, a lot of times that'll get you a whole lot of cool points. You understand? So you ain't got, if you're a little nervous, you can say you're a little nervous. Because guess what, guys? It's still practice. You understand? Only thing now, instead of practicing on the ugly chick or the fat chick or the prostitute, you practicing on a chick that you're interested in. And guess what, guys? If you go after a chick that you're interested in and it don't work out, guess what, man? It ain't nothing but experience, bro. That's all it is. And all you have to do is keep on repeating the process until you find what you're looking for, guys. It's just that simple. Now, I know it's not going to be easy, all right? Now, some of you guys are fucked up. You've been hating women for a really long time. But let me tell you something. If you really want to get better results with how you feel about women, with how you communicate with women, with how you interact with women, give what I'm saying a try, you know, because again, this is an extremely unorthodox approach that I'm proposing. You understand? But you have to look at it like this, guys. If you're not holding a conversation, right, with the kind of women you like to be holding a conversation with, well, guess what? The alternative is you got to practice talking to women with women that you're not attracted to. That's the alternative. And if you don't have women lining up to have sex with so that you can become more familiar with the female body, well, guess what? The alternative is you got to learn how to become sexually proficient with prostitutes. Hey, listen, this is not easy, but you get out of life what you put into life. And if you really, honestly, want to become a lot more proficient with the opposite sex, give what I'm saying a try, you know? Or you can just go back to sitting on the sidelines, watching pornography, masturbating, looking out your window through your binoculars at the chick that lives next door. Or you can practice and you can get a little bit better, and you can stop looking through your binoculars at the hot chick next door, and you can start banging hot chick next door. See, guys, you got to realize this, right? I listen to Kevin Samuels, I listen to Donovan Sharp, and a lot of these other guys. And I'm going to be totally honest with you. These guys are telling you guys a lot of good shit. You know, I'm listening to Donovan Sharp just the other day. I was listening to his techniques. I heard how Donovan Sharp got himself together after he broke up with his wife. And the first thing he felt he had to do was exercise. He was sitting on a panel, and Donovan Sharp and his panel of guys, they gave out a lot of good advice. Kevin Samuels gives out a lot of good advice. But let me tell you something. It don't make no difference how successful you are, how much money you make. If you do not know how to communicate and interact with women, you're not going to connect with them. I know a lot of guys, very successful guys that got plenty of money, but you know what? They do not know how to communicate with women. And these guys are good looking guys. They got all the toys and all of that stuff. But you know what? These guys are single because they cannot successfully connect with women. So again, I know that my method might sound weird and unorthodox because there ain't a whole lot of people going to tell you to go out and talk to chicks that you're not attracted to. They're not going to tell you to interact with prostitutes. They're not going to tell you that. But let me tell you, the reason why I'm telling you this is because you have to get some practice interacting with women somewhere. It's just like if you go to college and you are educated from getting all these degrees and you are skilled because you know how to make money. But guess what? Studying academics and knowing how to make money, that's not the same language as knowing how to interact with women. That's why guys like Pookie and Ray Ray are able to get women, because they might not be shit as men, but they know how to interact and communicate with women. I'm done with it. Bam!